We are getting some breaking news in the investigation into the disappearance of Nancy Guthrie.
There is a hidden fracture in this case, and almost no one is talking about it. A single, explosive fracture that connects 3 completely cleared names, one controversial rock band, a frantic unspoken timeline, and a mother who vanished into the dark. The authorities told you to look the other way. The media told you the family was totally exonerated. Most people have accepted the official police statement, believing the connections were just online paranoia, but nobody has fully laid out the terrifying, unverified claims that continue to surface. Claims that bind Tommaso Cioni, Nancy Guthrie, and Dominic Evans together in a way that will make your blood run cold. They thought this speculation was permanently buried, but tonight we are looking closely at the alternate narrative. These claims remain strictly unverified, but the dark web of rumors you are about to see will change everything you thought you knew. To understand the sheer panic erupting across online true crime forums right now, you have to look at the history that so many are trying to ignore. Tommaso Cioni, the quiet, unassuming son-in-law, Nancy Guthrie, the grieving, poetic daughter, and Dominic Evans, the supposed random drummer for the band Early Black. For weeks, the media painted them as tragic figures caught in a media circus. We were told Tommaso simply dropped Nancy off. We were told Annie was destroyed by her mother's vanishing. We were told Dominic was just a guy who played in a band with Tommaso years ago, whose life was disrupted by internet sleuths. They played the public role flawlessly, but what the mainstream media completely ignores is the bubbling, toxic speculation regarding the tension that allegedly existed between these 3 long before January 31st. Unverified reports have whispered for years about explosive closed-door dynamics. Online sleuths suggest this wasn't just a happy family. This was a highly pressurized situation waiting for a spark, and Nancy Guthrie was allegedly standing right in the middle of it. The narrative officially flipped when the police handed down their statement. The family has been cleared. The general public backed off. But behind the scenes, absolute unfiltered chaos in the investigative community. Unverified sources, heavily discussed on underground forums, suggest a bombshell alternate timeline. According to this online speculation, the night before the official clearance was announced, rumors surfaced of a neighbor's security camera, one that armchair detectives claim captured something chilling. It wasn't the masked man at Nancy's door. It was allegedly a heated, physical confrontation in a dark parking lot between 2 men matching the exact descriptions of Tommaso Cioni and Dominic Evans. The rumor claims the audio is muffled, but one sentence allegedly cuts through the static. If she talks, it all comes down. This raises serious questions. Why would the police clear them the very next day, while this alleged footage is rumored to be floating around in the shadows? Suddenly, Tommaso's absolute stone-cold silence is being heavily scrutinized by the public. And just when you thought the online theories couldn't get any deeper, the internet did what the authorities apparently wouldn't. Just hours ago, a massive wave of speculation hit X, formerly Twitter, completely questioning Dominic's timeline. Remember how Dominic claimed he was home with his family? A user dropped a series of unverified timestamps and geotagged screenshots allegedly pulled from a digital footprint. These alleged leaks suggest a secondary device pinging a cell tower near the Catalina foothills, Nancy's exact neighborhood, at 2:15 a.m. on the night she vanished. The exact window her pacemaker app went offline. Online sleuths claim the owner of that device traces back to an LLC registered to a P.O. box used by the band Early Black in 2018. The internet is in an absolute frenzy. Why would a defunct band's old business address allegedly be tied to a digital ping near the crime scene? Was Dominic really at home? Or are these unverified reports pointing to a favor for his old bassist? Social media is currently deeply divided. Speculation is trending worldwide, pulling in furious debates in just a few hours. True crime commentators are dissecting the official police statements line by line. One prominent YouTube creator just posted, "The police cleared them, but the timeline still has massive gaps." Even major podcasters are getting dragged into the mess, discussing the intense pressure on the Pima County Sheriff's Department. Supporters of Annie and Tommaso are rightfully calling foul, stating these claims are nothing but fabricated digital rumors meant to destroy a grieving family. But the skeptics? They are mobilizing online. The public is deeply, passionately divided, and the tension is so thick you could cut it with a knife. The official silence from the Guthrie camp isn't calming the storm. It is only fueling the online fire. But hold your breath, because the most intense piece of online speculation just dropped right before I started recording. Remember Annie Guthrie, the grieving daughter navigating the media storm? Unverified rumors are now circulating, claiming that a whistleblower has spoken out regarding the forensic reconstruction of Tommaso's Honda CR-V. This speculation alleges that investigators didn't just look for physical evidence. Rumors suggest they uncovered a hidden compartment, and inside that compartment, according to these unverified claims, was a signed, highly confidential legal document dated just 3 days before Nancy disappeared. A document allegedly bearing Annie Guthrie's signature. What could she have signed? Why are people claiming it was hidden in the car Tommaso drove that night? This is entirely based on online speculation, but it changes the whole conversation. The official clearance happened, but the dark questions remain. I am actively tracking these online theories, and if any official documentation ever drops, I am going live. Do you believe the rumors about Tommaso and Dominic? What is your take on Annie's alleged involvement in these theories? Share your thoughts in the comments below, because I am reading every single one of them. You need to hit that subscribe button and turn on all notifications immediately, because you do not want to miss what we uncover next. The truth may be more complicated than it seems. I'll see you in the next update.